Good morning. It is Tuesday, September 17th. It's week 3 of grocery shopping in Nova Scotia here. So I made a couple of stops today. I had some things that I couldn't get, but then I was able to kind of substitute them. So I first stopped at Gateway. Everything from here over is Gateway. So I did end up buying a couple extra items there. So they had their 3 packs of romaine on for $1.97. I picked up 2. I'm still not getting lettuce yet, but I have so many tomatoes right now. So I've been having salad at least once, sometimes twice a day. I got 2 heads of broccoli, $2.97 each. They had their peppers, their 4 packs of peppers on for $1.97. I do prefer the red peppers for salad. However, because I have so many tomatoes coming in, I'd like to do a Sloppy Joe starter. It's just a canned Sloppy Joe mix with no meat in it. And it calls for, I believe, 6 peppers. So I thought I'd do 6 peppers for that recipe and then the rest for salads. $1.47 for the carrots. The bananas are 77 cents a pound. I'm not sure how much I paid for those. I got this orange juice as a treat. It was $1.97, but I thought it might be nice to have on the weekend as a mixer. $1.97 for each of the crispy minis. We bought tons of these. I did notice this time they said reduced to clear, even though it was the same price. So we are creeping up on the date, but they'll be good long past that. So that was what was on my list, minus the orange juice, just the veggies and the mini crispy minis. However, when I went by the pork loin roast, and I did see this in the flyer, but they had their boneless pork loin roast on for $1.97 a pound, or $4.34 a kilogram. So that is a really good price, even though I have lots of homegrown pork in the freezer. I thought I might can this because we are running a little low on our canned pork, and it's really nice for making sandwiches. It's like very equivalent to flakes of ham. So these were $4.60-ish each. So my receipt for the Gateway, I spent a total of $39.10 for a savings of $87.17. So it's $39.10 today at Gateway. I then went over to Sobeys. So Sobeys, I intended on buying $40 worth of salmon on for $10 a pound, and I was going to can it. And then I was going to buy bologna that was on for $9.99. And I had an offer for if you spent $50. However, they had no salmon at all. They had some little tiny packages of marinated salmon. So they had no salmon. So I picked up the bologna, and that's all I was going to buy. However, I'm making green tomato chow today. And although I don't like pickling spice, I'm making this for gifts. So I figured since I was in there and I was only going to be spending $10 anyway, I said I'll pick up a pickling spice mix to make these an authentic green tomato chow. Last year I just left it out. But like I said, it's for gifts, so I'd like to make it a little more truer to recipe. And when I was picking up the pickling spice, it was right by the vinegar. They had a little display of it. And they had the compliments vinegar at regular price, $2.49. But then I saw a little sign, it was 200 points for every one you buy. So this was 49 cents essentially, because 200 points is $2. It was this kind and the apple cider vinegar, but there was no apple cider vinegar on the shelf. I also went down the cereal aisle just to see if they had anything good, but they did not. But they did have these coupons for $1.50 for the Cheerios veggie blends. So if I see those on sale, I might pick those up. I got 3 coupons I think I grabbed from there. And then the cheese aisle, they had $1.50 off. I figured this is something that might come on sale once in a while. It's not something I would normally buy, but so I just picked up 2 of those if I happen to see them 50% off or something, and I can use the coupon. So my total at Sobeys came to $19.66, and then the $4 off in points for the vinegar, and then I earned 10 cents on a meat department offer. So that makes my net $15.66 at Sobeys. Sorry, I had to switch to voiceover here because my dog is barking in the background and you can't hear anything I say. So Circle K on Friday, I bought my milk, $12.98 for the 2, and one is still about half full and the other one is full. So then on Sunday, I happened to be driving by Superstore, so of course I checked out their flash food offer. So I was able to get 2 bags of produce from Flash Food. The first bag was all oranges and clementines. And then the second bag was pears and limes. So those limes you're seeing on top were from the other bag. But then with the pears, I was able to mix the pears with a bag of apples I got from Gateway 2 weeks ago, and made a blueberry pear sauce. So very similar to an applesauce, but just with pears swapped out instead. And I'm showing you here, I also spent $2 each on these salad dressings. Just to give you a shot of the ingredients. I only opened one to try. I got 3 dill and 1 Greek. They are not my favorite, but I'm sure I can make something out of them that is a little more palatable to us. So my total at Flash Food was $18, and then of course they have the service fee and then the tax on the service fee. So my total at Flash Food came to $19.05. So that made a total of 7 liters of the pear sauce. These are just the rest of my cherry tomatoes from my garden, probably my last patty pan squash. And then over here is something I started this morning. This is my green tomato chow started. I'm going to probably take the dog for a walk after I record this video, come back, have some lunch, and then we will get started canning this. I'm going to try to do a video of it, but just to show you how much liquid has already come off of this. So I didn't picture here, but I also went to Superstore on Sunday when I picked up that Flash Food, and I bought a bottle of lemon juice for $3.49 and a 16-pack of yogurt for $5.99. So my totals this week came in at Gateway at $39.10. Sobeys, I spent a total of $19.66. Circle K came in at $12.98, and then $19.04 for the Flash Food, and the not pictured Superstore was $9.48. That brings my total spend this week to $100.26, minus the $4.10 in points, comes to $96.16. This brings us under budget this week. We'll see how we do at the end of the month. Bye now.